السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم متفقين؟ اليوم تقديم ريزرشن الحلقة الثالثة. بسم الله. طيب ارمدلو عندك هنا ما هيا الهام مهمتها لين اروح.
Mr. Marston, I've
كم
been
مسألة؟
hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died.
يقول عنده
Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure, and I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said
ايه
to
خلص انت كانت تهرج.
I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Rich me.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston.
ولا
Listen, can you help me?
Well, I
ساعدتك
can
لا.
try. What do you need, money?
No,
تبي تجيب
nothing so
فلوس؟
complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
يا الله. طب أخذ 100 من دي تبغى.
All right, let's head over to the cow pen.
Yeah,
It's
well,
about time a budding farmer such as yourself learned how to herd cattle. Come on, boys.
Come on.
Thank you for telling me all that
Yeah,
back there.
thank you.
It must have been hard for you.
I hope you understand now
Yeah,
why
no,
I've
okay.
been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
يلا بنطلعهم. بسم الله. يا انا قدام يا لا العكس. هيا. هيا حبيبتي امشي منه. وين يلا عاد نطلعهم الله يعين. انا امشي انت. ما شاء الله ماخذين الشغله. هيا امشي منه. يلا يلا يلا. ترى لو تصيحين بكره عليه كيف بس امشي. امشي. ايوه انا لازم اهدي اصلا الطيارة. والعب على حسابه والله حقه ترويض. ايش لحظة بيت موصلين فوق. ايوه
He's just showing off now.
Good. Now we need to move this entire herd out to the far pastures for grazing.
ببريدة كنت ببريدة.
Stay together, you dumb animals.
يلا يلا يلا
Get a move on. Let's go. Easy.
يلا ولا وراء.
Yeah. Forward.
قدام. ايوه تعال هنا. اجيبه مين ولا كيف؟
Let's go. Move. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Move on. Move on. Move.
ايوه.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the
هاي
ranch.
نشب الحين انا ارعاهم ولا كيف؟ روح روح بس روح. يلا بدأت حياتنا. اليوم يمكن اسوي 4 مهمات. يمكن انا وهذه الثانية هي الثالثة والرابعة اسوي.
Come on. Bullseye.
كلوز وان.
Come on. Let's go. Hey. Let's go.
وش عندها؟ بسم الله. هيا العلم والسوء. روح الطبل. دقيقة خليني اعودها. ايوه انا معلق.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are
وأكبر
you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
هذا ابوها.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle just take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston.
ترى يضيعون ولا شو السالفة؟ الصورة اللي يدور بعض
Let's
المتروين.
see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That
Well,
ranch
up there,
hand
come
said
on,
there's a
Oliver.
pack of wild horses nearby.
ثاني تخاف.
Whoa there!
Come on. You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Come on, let's rope one.
أعطني أي واحد. تعال أنت.
Now, hang on to that rope, Marston. That's it. Now hold
ما
on.
معك.
This don't feel too
Come
good.
on, this cowboy.
Steady. Almost got
Take
it.
it
You're
slow.
doing fine!
Tell me what you got, boy.
That's it!
الله يلعب.
Come on, let's go.
تعبت.
Whoa there.
Plenty more
No.
where you from, Marston.
ظهر. والله حتى عملية الشيء. ألفها بوخني.
Throw that damn rope, Marston.
جايك أنا جايك. أول ما صدقنا عنك. استغفر الله العظيم.
Come on, don't be afraid to have that rope.
أنا اليوم مروض كان مروض.
It's all right. God damn it.
لحظة.
That's it. I got you. You're mine now. Easy.
عثري أنا كنت ألف شو اسمه الR3.
Come on.
Mount up, Marston. Marston. You leave this one to me.
يلا خلاص نروح انا.
Activity for an old timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on then. Let's see if you can get another one.
يلا باقي احسنه. بسم الله.
Yeah.
تعال انت.
I got you.
You got this.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on
I
يلا.
got you now. Relax.
يلا.
Nearly there.
هيا بسرعة يتبنى. روض.
Easy there. That's better.
الحمد لله عيد يتبنى.
Look at that. You're a natural.
اربطي انت.
Work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural in busting Broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure. Come on.
Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
موقف
Hey,
كيف.
Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. Come on, Mr. Marston. Let's head for Armadillo.
العلمي.
You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure asked a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
Let's go. In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
لا علامة.
Whoa, whoa.
Paul will be real happy if we can wrangle some horses. We've got bills stacked up like
استنى
bales
هذا
of hay.
يصبر ساعة.
We should keep as quiet as we can. Last thing we want to do is spook the horses.
سوى على الأب. بس دي أنا ما أدري له كفتي وقفت. حتى المهمة هناك عندي.
Come.
Looks like the ranch hand is up ahead.
تعب. هذولي معناه.
Come on.
Let's drive them up the canyon where it narrows.
صار يوضح سنة يا
We'll trap them
ويلي
there.
ويلا. هذه اسمها الترويض مهمة الترويض.
Let's go.
تمام. الحين تناول. اللحاف. لو ندى أبدا. تعال يعني تعال جايبك يعني جايب.
Come on.
وش بك؟ والله يلعنه. اركبت.
Now stay calm.
انا ما تركبت. يا ليل. لازم اوديهم هناك الظاهر. وقف انت.
Yeah.
يلا يلا يلا.
Move. Come on.
لا مو كذا، عكس. ايوه عكس.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
الله عاد اللي بيجي يا ولد.
No stopping. Let's go.
لا توقف. سلامتكم على الله، بس انا بروح.
Come on. Move on. Move on.
كمين سوينا لهم.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Let's go.
وين انت برايح؟ وين طيب ما له داعي. والله ما شفت اللي هو يتر، والله ما شفته. هذاك نحش.
Yeah.
يا ولد سرير. وين عارفين ولا شو السالفة؟ وقف وقف. ما بغيت. اهدى.
Go.
انا اوريك.
Whoa. Relax now. That's it. Easy there.
بيجي.
Easy. I got you now.
هيا روضا. الحمد لله. أوف. والله كنت رحت فيها. هيا انت وين تبي تنزل؟ لا تنزل انزل.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal.
وين صاير هذا؟
Come on.
جاك الضلع. تعال. وقف. طيب ما انا بدأ احصل. تدري شو اسوي؟ طيب عندنا محمد مهمة بحرف الام والبي. البي مكفى لان هذا وعلى شو هي بس عند الضابط.
Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Mexican.
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
I'm a terrible mother.
Let's go.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. The Ballard twins might have set up an ambush. I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer, and it's killed a way of life.
Building a factory over a field ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now. It's hardly like they're gonna suddenly start respecting a man's right to work his land.
That's different. They're savages.
It ain't that different, Jonah.
Are you sure we're the Ballard twins, Eli? We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Oh, now. All right, boys. Let's proceed on
Yalla,
foot from
let's go.
here.
Easy.
Let's go. Stay alert, boys.
العب. بسم الله. يلا يا مرشد.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Damn! Those bastards were waiting.
العب.
Come on! That bastard won't be rustling no more.
Keep dropping them like that, boy.
You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputy.
Right. I'm in charge now.
متوا الله يرحمكم.
Christ's sakes. Sweet mother of God!
That fella can shoot.
وين راح هذا؟ ايوه اجيبك الحين.
Come on, up the hill.
خذ
Let's blaze our
خذ
way to that ridge.
خذ.
Push forward. We gotta get
انت
to the
تدب بس
marshal.
بلا دب. هنا انا بكل اجيب هذا. طلع علي يا رجال خلاص لا اكفي.
I'm gonna beat the line.
Come back. Wide open.
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been
Marshal.
getting the bell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind
Marshal,
getting his
fine,
hands
please.
dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his own justice, too. Your rustling days are over. More rustling! Take them down!
اوريك الحين. ايوه اعطيك واحد راسك اللي تدق منهم.
Was that you or
يا
me?
سلام يا سلام يا سلام.
Keep moving. We need to get to the marshal.
We have to help him, quick!
طفوا علينا. انا مشي وينك يا مشي من غير تاير. تبرودك هذه.
Stay with me.
Oh, my good God! I bet you shit that leap, boy!
So much for cover.
On the goddamn law.
هذا ايش؟ احس المطعم قهوة. والله نص ساعة. يلا عاد لعيونكم نص ساعة نخليها.
What kept you boys? Come on, let's regroup.
هاي ايش عندك انت؟
Rustlers make me sick!
انا زابل.
All right, as stealthy as you can, boys.
ما
Let's
تروح
get as
عنه.
close to those bastards as we can.
يلا عشان اعطيه تحضير. القوم. والله ما انتبهوا لي.
Put down your guns and surrender. Nice shot.
يا زبيته. ابعد عني الكذب. الله يلعنك. ابعدوا يا مرشد.
Boy. That bastard won't be rustling no more. More for the vultures.
هذاك روح. خلاص
Looks
ما
like
ما.
the bollards won't be rustling again
Yeah, let's
anytime
do
soon. Quick, let's get those hostages freed. Jesus, well. My God.
شو العلم؟ حلو.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's
وش
missing.
تيك
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the
Well,
tonics
anybody.
merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
طيب وما حرر الرجال عقب قرون الكبار. وكذا نقول انتهت الحلقة الرابعة، وشكرا لكم ونتمنى دعمكم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.